When you think of witchcraft, you think of the Salem witch trials. But did you know, in pre colonial South Africa, you could be accused of being a witch for doing one of these five ordinary things? Number one, being too successful. In many communities, wealth and success were shared, not individual. Families and neighbors supported each other, so it was unusual for one household to be wealthier than the rest. If you appeared to be doing better than others, and your home was always well supplied, or your cattle were thriving when others weren't, there's a high chance you would be accused of being a witch. This would be worse if you didn't share what you had or you would brag about it. Number two, surviving an epidemic. Epidemics were common in pre colonial South Africa, especially during periods of drought or migration. When an epidemic happened, many people would suffer or die. And if for any reason you or your family members were the only people who survived or seemed unaffected, people would definitely accuse you of witchcraft. Number three, knowing your way around traditional medicine. Traditional healers, like sangomas, were respected members of the community. They trained for many years and were believed to work under the guidance of their ancestors. But if you, as an ordinary person, seemed to know more than you were expected to, you could be accused of being a witch. This is especially true if you tried to treat someone and they died or became sick. People might question your intentions and ask where your knowledge comes from. Number four, being an older woman. If you're an older woman, or worse, you lived alone, there was a high chance you could be accused of being a witch. This is because without a husband, grown children nearby, or strong family ties, you could be blamed for anything. It could start small, a sudden illness or a neighbor's child falling sick. People looked for explanations and for someone to take the blame. So if you kept to yourself, spoke very little, or didn't join community gatherings, you definitely could be accused of being a witch. Number five, having a pet. Animals were closely connected to the spiritual world. If you had a pet that others thought was strange or unusual, like a snake, a cat, or even a bird, people could accuse you of being a witch. It was even worse if your pet behaved differently from others, like following you around or avoiding other people. People could interpret this bond as something sinister. If you lived in pre colonial South Africa, which one of those five things would you be guilty of?